Chelsea has spent over £240 million in this very transfer window. However, Chelsea has collected over 200 million, that is somewhat around £210 million from player sales. So if you do the maths, you find out that Chelsea haven't really spent much in this very window. But I'm surprised that with all the players that Chelsea are targeting, like right now they are focusing on Alejandro Garnacho and of course Xavi Simons, they are not talking about a goalkeeper. Apart from the fact they tabled the sum of 20 million euros, which was rejected by AC Milan for Mike Magnan, they haven't made any move whatsoever in this very transfer market in terms of getting a goalkeeper. I hope they are not planning to retain Sanchez as number one at Chelsea beyond this very transfer window, because that would be a disaster. That would be calamitous. So it is better right now they go out there and get a goalkeeper. Donnarumma is still out there. I don't know, because of the wage structure and everything, I don't know whether Chelsea can be able to afford him. His transfer value is not really much, about 26 million. That wouldn't be a problem for Chelsea. But I think where there is problem is his, weekly wage demand. But there are other goalkeepers out there that Chelsea can go for. And another area I think that Chelsea actually needs attention is in defense. I have said before that they need to recall Renato Viega instead of, going out there to sign any defender, because Chelsea actually has a replacement for injured Colwill. So instead of going out there to go spend money, it is better they recall Renato Viega and, at least use him for the time being. From now to January, I think Colwill must have returned, So Chelsea right now have spent some fortune in the transfer market. Not that they are the highest in England right now. The Manchester City are still ahead, and of course Liverpool are also ahead in terms of the amount spent so far in this current window. But Chelsea must prioritize targets that would help this very team. There are areas that Chelsea seriously needs attention. Alejandro Garnacho is not a priority signing for Chelsea. Xavi Simons is also not a priority signing, but Chelsea actually needs him. But where Chelsea should consider a priority right now is the goalkeeping position, because if they fail to do so, and at the end of this very window we ends up with only Sanchez or with his partner Jorgensen as the number one and number two, then Chelsea are not ready to compete for the title. Because if you ask Sanchez in between the stakes, you have a goalkeeper that committed 6 direct errors that led to goal last season. This is not the kind of goalkeeper you need to be able to compete at the highest level. Let's just face the reality. Sometimes Sanchez can produce some mind-blowing saves, but he needs to be consistent. You need a consistent goalkeeper for you to be serious in your title challenge. So for that reason, Chelsea must go out there to get another goalkeeper. Somebody that would come in and become the number one. Somebody that can come in and propel Chelsea, to compete for the title. That is the kind of goalkeeper that Chelsea really needs right now.